India is profiting from Russia's war in Ukraine, and that's going to cost them. That's the message from Donald Trump, who on Monday unleashed a sharp warning to New Delhi, threatening to substantially raise tariffs on Indian goods. India is buying massive amounts of Russian oil and selling it for big profits. They don't care how many people in Ukraine are being killed. Trump's outburst came just days after he announced a 25% tariff hike on Indian imports and hinted at even more penalties to come. India, in response, didn't stay silent. In a strongly worded rebuttal, the Ministry of External Affairs defended its actions, saying Indian energy deals with Russia are not a luxury, but a national necessity. India's imports ensure predictable and affordable energy costs to the Indian consumer. Officials also called the targeting of India by the US and EU unjustified and unreasonable, pointing out the hypocrisy of the West. According to India, while it's being singled out, the US and Europe continue trading with Russia themselves on a far larger scale. In 2024, the EU's trade in goods with Russia reached over 67 billion euros. The US, meanwhile, still imports Russian uranium for nuclear plants, palladium for electric vehicles and fertilizers. It's revealing, India says, that those pointing fingers are still doing business as usual. The war of words escalated when White House Deputy Chief of Staff Stephen Miller told Fox News that India was financing the Ukraine war by continuing to buy oil from Moscow.
So President Trump, he wants a tremendous relationship and has had always a tremendous relationship with India and the Prime Minister. But we need to get real about dealing with the financing of this war. So President Trump, all options are on the table to deal diplomatically, financially, and otherwise with the ongoing war in Ukraine so we can achieve peace and end the war that the Democrat Party and Joe Biden are responsible for.
Also, EAM Jaishankar gave a big message amid Trump's tariff concerns.
Friends, music means different things to different people. It is culture, it is heritage, it is tradition to all of us, individually or as a group. It is an expression of creativity or sometimes even of emotions. Music has always been a medium to connect amongst ourselves and with others. Now that is indeed what this event is all about. Both the shared traditions and the distinct nuances of the music of BIMSTEC member states will be on full display. In my own case, it was actually through music and to some extent books that I developed an interest in the world. There is so much that music is able to convey that it is understandably regarded as the soul of a society. That is even more so when it comes to traditional music. Like other forms of culture, music serves both as a bridge between nations and a powerful expression of their heritage and identity. Friends, we live in complicated and uncertain times. Our collective desire is to see a fair and representative global order, not one dominated by a few. That quest is often articulated as political or economic rebalancing. But I want to say this to you. Obtaining respect and ensuring dignity for societies can also be achieved through cultural promise, especially through cultural promise. In that context, traditions are of particular value because ultimately they define identity. We must be assured about what we are if we want to be confident about shaping the future. For nations like us, traditions are truly a great source of strength.